welcome to Young Kizzy, the one YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe button down below and turn on the bell icon. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section.
Alola, Kinayo. So today I want to talk about the UPND are violent. I just want to make sure I make it very clear. I've heard some of you saying the UPND are not violent, and we'll talk about it on a live sooner than later. But the UPND are violent. Already today, where there's a report that in Makeni, they attacked Madam Kavumbu on RP, and she had to abandon her campaign because she felt threatened with violence. And they abducted her councillor, Mr. Tembo, and one of the councillors, Mr. Tembo, and they were beaten up, but apparently later released at some farm along 7070. We also had a report today that Mr. Brian, I've forgotten the other name, was attacked in Kanyama, and his car visibly with photos completely damaged. We saw also a lady injured. We also saw himself, I think he had an injury on the ear. These were all saying that had been attacked by the UPND. So I don't know at what point the UPND are not supposed to be violent. I've been beaten by the UPND. A woman with nothing on me, but the guy tried to kill me. If it was not for God to give me the wisdom to just turn on the last moment, it would have hit my head. I would be dead because my neck would have broken. The UPND are violent. Let's not even beat around the bush. The reason why you don't see them attacking at big events like rallies because they're outnumbered. These are like, they act like scavengers. They go where they know like they try to ambush you. They'll go where they know they're most likely going to win. So in as much as I don't have faith in the intelligence, but I do know one thing is that they're not hopelessly dumb. They know that at that mega rally, if we go there, we're done. They know that. Now, the reason why I joined politics was to make a difference. And there's something I want to talk about, which as women, we don't talk much about. And that's about sanitary pads. The issue of our sanitary pads, the issue of menstruation. I need to talk about it. That's why we women have joined politics, because there's still needs that we need to begin to address at national level for women. For many years, periods is like a shameful thing. Menstruation was like an abomination to be spoken loudly. No. That's why men derela us, because they don't understand the strength it takes to still be a woman. They don't understand the strength it takes. They don't know how these periods really affect and challenge our lives. One, these things are expensive. You have the usual pads, and then you also now have these pads which are being created, which are more affordable. And that's why I'm talking about it, because this is a time of campaigns. To you who are campaigning out there, members of parliament, councillors, council chairpersons, mayors, all of you are out there, and even the presidencies, please, let's invest in buying pads for the girl child. Here I have Madam Patricia Malasha. They do have this brand of reusable pads. And I want to encourage you, and I'll be doing this often, because the girl child needs really need to be addressed. It's not easy to have these things called periods. We as women, we go through a lot. I've heard men saying being a man is so difficult. Well, try being a woman. Because of the cycle, which ensures that there's human life being reproduced. A woman basically is 4 different people every month, and not by choice, but because that's how the hormones operate. So she finds herself as 4 different people. And if a woman does not realize how to manage herself, that's why many men will say women are just difficult. No. It's a difficult situation they're in. And we must begin to address these issues so that we help each other as women. And one of the ways is that I want the men out there, the women out there who are campaigning, to invest. Don't just buy people beer. Invest in this kind of reusable sanitary pads, so the girl child can use this for at least, this can be used for years. Okay, so this is a pack. It comes with 3. It's a pack, comes with 3. And if you get a girl child, 2 of these, 2 boxes, 6 of these, you are already helping her alleviate the stress the stress of buying pads, because pads are not cheap, they're expensive. Some flows are so heavy you need about 3 or 4 packs. Of course, there are few blessed women who have very light periods, but majority it's not easy, and they need a lot of these pads, and they don't come cheap. Girl children sometimes don't go to school because she knows she doesn't have proper sanitation or sanitary pads to use. So she's concerned about staining herself and all those challenges that come with going to school in such a situation. Those campaigning. Madam Patricia Malasha, I'll give out her details on my Facebook, and even here you can contact her so that she helps, she provides this for you. And how much they are, I'll be able to inform you. They're about 100 and something for a pack of 3. And if you buy this, invest this in your constituencies, give the most vulnerable girls, you'll be alleviating the stress of that girl child looking for money to purchase this pads. And also, you also offer her comfort to know that she doesn't have to worry that she can't go to school because she's scared of messing herself up, because these are well done so that they can be able to protect her and ensure that the blood stays in. Then they're washable, so meaning they'll be able to reuse them over and over again for years. 3, 4, 5 years. One can use this and you'll be doing a great service. So I'm appealing to you today that the girl child, our needs as women, that's why we join politics, because we need to address. There's a need why on long distances we need to educate the bus companies and whoever that we need to have stops every at least 2 hours. People should be able to be allowed to get off the bus, because there you have women who had no choice but to travel, and it's that time of the month they must get off the bus, find a proper restroom, and be able to take care of their needs which come with the period issue. These are the things that we need to create. In schools, do we have pads being offered to our girl child? Because periods sometimes will start without warning and they can be extremely heavy. So we should have a policy that in schools we should have pads, we should have tissue for the children to be able to use. We should have people who clean these toilets throughout the whole day, so the toilets remain clean for our children to freely walk in, take care of themselves, ensure they move out smart and clean, and boost their confidence. Because when you know you have issues with your pads and your periods, it's very difficult to have confidence. And so we need policies that begin to address this on behalf of our children. Someone is saying that no, we have free education. So that free education should have come with a pad. That the girl child, when she's having her menses, she can be able to approach the officers there and be able to get a pad and be able to get painkillers, because it also comes with a lot of pain for many women. They suffer a lot of pain. Yes, there are those who would say they're even insensitive because they haven't suffered, so they don't understand the challenge. So the challenge that this girl child has heavy periods, she doesn't have proper sanitary pads, she doesn't have painkillers for the pain. Of course, she's not coming to school. She's going to stay away from school, and we need to address these things at policy level. And that is why, for starters, what I can say is buy a girl child this pack. Okay, let's buy her. This is Madam Patricia Malasha's brand, and it's called Zonse pads. Zonse pads, cloth reusable sanitary pads. So it comes with 3, and it's for max. Okay, 2 are for max and 1 is for super max. So for the very heavy one there is 1, and for the less heavy ones there are 2. If you get a girl child too, 300 kwacha will potentially get her 2 packs, and she'll have 6 of them. 2 for very heavy days and 4 for not so heavy days. And the girl child will have her confidence boosted. So development is not only about buildings and everything. Development is also about taking better care of the needs of the society. And amongst those needs is the women and the girls who require sanitary pads to be available to them. This is healthier because it's natural and it's reusable, and the girl child doesn't have to stress about money once you buy her this. So to you politicians, please spare some money. Contact me and contact Madam Patricia Malasha. Let's get those amazing products and help a girl child boost her confidence. So this is about real politics, changing lives, making every Zambian count.